Academic activities resume tomorrow in public primary and secondary schools in Ogun State. NATO airstrikes kill 9 women in Afghanistan. Morocco sacked their national football team coach. There is time for everything, a time for planting, a time for harvesting. Plant the truth, not falsehood and blackmail. Hello, thanks for joining us on OGTV News. I am Mojisola Sholaja. Wife of the Vice President of Nigeria, Ajia Amina Namadi Sambo, has charged women to be good role models to the youth, guided by the laid down injunctions of Allah. She said this during the grand finale of the 13th Annual Women's Week Celebration 2012 at the Nasfat International Prayer Center along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Mowe, Ogun State. Represented by Hajja Merem Tahan, Mrs. Sambo said the theme of the celebration was apt, considering the role women play in the society, saying their dedicated and moral standard laid down for their children will go a long way in improving their attitude and conduct in life. She commended the women wings for mobilizing women of such caliber together and work out ways of contributing their quota to the economic and social development of the nation. The governor of Ogun State, represented by the Deputy Chief of Staff Alhaji Shoaib Salisu, said the state will continue to take eminent position in the scheme of things and will give women more social and economic support they deserve. He enjoined NASFAT to give education more priority in their activities, saying the state government had set aside 25% of its budget for education in order to address the falling standard of education in the country. Also speaking, wife of Ogun State Governor Mrs. Olufunso Amosun urged women to be virtuous, diligent and be committed to Allah and their husbands to ensure peace and stability in their homes and the society at large. She noted that it was important for the nation to help the women folk in developing their talent, abilities and provide the ambience for women to contribute their quotas, individuals and groups to national development. Mrs. Amoson added that capacity building and economic empowerment of women was crucial in the agenda of the present administration and the state, saying they should emulate the virtues of past heroines who had contributed positively to nation building. Other dignitaries at the occasion include the wife of the governor of Osun State, Mrs. Sherifat Aregbeshola, Ogun State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Alhaji Yusuf Olaniyono, Mr. Shino Adegberu, and spouses of Ogun State government functionaries, so far. And now to education. As public primary and secondary schools in Ogun State resume for the 2012-2013 academic session tomorrow, Monday, 7th September 2012, the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology has enjoined principals and head teachers to ensure that academic activities commence in earnest. The Commissioner in the Ministry, Barrister Segun Odubela, who gave that admonition in a statement in Abeokuta, also charged them to ensure that textbooks are distributed to students within the first week of resumption. Odubela also tasked teachers to be punctual at their duty posts and ensure that they cover the syllabus in the various subjects. Students who have cultivated the habit of not resuming within the first week, the Commissioner warned, will need to obtain an approval from his office before they could be allowed back into the school. And so, talking education, the Ogun State Universal Basic Education Board will tomorrow, Monday, 7th September 2012, begin data collection exercise on the existing teaching and non-teaching staff in all the 20 local government education authorities in the state. The data collection, which will be held at the June 12 Cultural Center, Kuto, Abeokuta, is to enable the board introduce a new payroll system to its staff. A statement by the SUBEB chairman, Honorable Muftau Akonde Ajibola, urges all affected public primary school teachers and non-teaching staff of local government education authorities to come to the venue of the exercise with original and photocopies of the credentials, letters of appointment and promotions. According to the statement, Abeokuta South and Ipokia local governments will take their turn tomorrow, Monday, 17th September 2012, to be followed by Ijebu North and Imekwa for local governments on Tuesday, 18th September 2012. Others are Yoruba South and Shagamu local governments on Wednesday, 19th September, while Abeokuta North and Ogunwota Side local governments will take their turn on Thursday, 20th September 2012. It will be the turn of Ado-Oduota and Ikene local government on Friday, 21st, while Odeda and Odogbolu local governments will feature on Monday, 24th September 2012. Ifo and Ijebu East local governments will take turn on Thursday, 25th. Yewa North and Eweko local governments on Wednesday, 26th, while Remo North, Ijebu North East and Obafemi Wode local governments will take their turn on Thursday, 27th September 2012. The exercise will be rounded off on Friday, 28th September 2012 with Ijebu Ode local government area. And to religion, Nigerians have been implored to repent of their sins and live a righteous life according to the biblical injunction which says righteousness exalts a nation. This point was central to messages from the pulpits as Christians in Abeokuta gathered for the third Sunday service of the month of September. Charity James reports.
Another Sunday for Christians in Abeokuta to congregate for worshiping services across different worship centers. Clerics admonish people to be alive to the responsibility of worshiping Christ in righteousness, describing it as a path to exalting a nation.
In Nigeria, tá bá padà sọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run, ká bẹ̀, ká wá ojú rere rẹ̀, ká ṣe ohun t'Ọlọ́run fẹ́. Nigeria kó padà sínú àìwẹ̀ àtàdúrà. Kọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run látòkè wá tí ń ṣe ọwọ́ ìtura kó dé kí ìrọ̀rùn lè wà.
They urge Nigerians to always respect law of the land and pray for their leaders in all aims of affairs.
The rulers, the leaders, the governors, the president, all of them must have fear of God. That is the only way Nigeria can move forward. Without the fear of God, nothing could be done. We must be fair to all concerned. We must do things upright. The intention of God is to build a godly family that will intend to build a godly nation. That is what our nation is lacking. The Bible tells us that righteousness exalts the nation. But reproach, sin is a reproach to our nation.
The Sunday service was not limited to sermons alone, as Christians sing praises to God for His mercies in the outgone week and expect more in the new week. There were also prayer sessions for deliverance from sins. The Sunday service is the third in the month of September 2012.
Commissioner of Police Ogun State Commander Koyekeme Funa has visited the family of the deceased bus driver Friday, Sunday, who was allegedly shot dead with a police rifle when some garage men were dragging the rifle with the police at Iperu Park. According to the police public relations officer ASP Muiwa Adijobi, on Thursday, 13 September 2012 at 3:30 in the afternoon, the police team was said to be pursuing the commercial bus driver who refused to stop for the policemen who were on the express patrol at Shapadi. As a result, a mob attacked the police and burnt the patrol van, injured 2 policemen. But later on the same day, Corporal Jegede Ayodele was confirmed dead. The State Police Commissioner, who visited the town to sympathize with the family and people of Iperu, assured that justice will be done in the matter. For many Nigerians, people living in the diaspora are gold mines ready to be tapped any day. But how feasible is this? In the special report, our correspondent BC Obadara, who spoke with some Nigerians living in the UK, reports that it may just not be a bed of roses. Her report.
To some Nigerians, a relative abroad is a gold mine, a breadwinner. I used to think so too, but after my experience in the diaspora, I realized that the grass is not really greener on the other side. Or is it just me? Well, I spoke with some Nigerians residing here in the United Kingdom just to sample their opinion. The question is the grass greener on the other side? Or is it a survival of the fittest?
Actually, it's not easy in UK.
Yeah, actually in the UK, life is not all that bed of roses like some people think outside here.
The system here is structured in such a way that if you earn it here, you will spend it here. According to my findings, in the United Kingdom, an average person earns £1,200 before tax. And mind you, the more you earn, the more tax you pay.
It depends on quite a lot of things, you know, the work it does, the company works for, the person works for, and the numbers of hours he works. You know, so on the average, say like about 1,200, yeah, £1,200. Yeah, £1,200.
And people pay quite a lot of bills to survive in the United Kingdom. And I'm speaking to some Nigerians just to know what kind of bills do they spend their money on here in the United Kingdom.
People pay thousands of pounds for rent, and like myself, I pay £1,050 a month for my house rent, which is about 260 to 270,000 naira a month in naira. This did not include the council tax and other bills. So before you know, in a month, everything might amounting up to £1,500, which is over £300 a month.
The bills there's a lot of bills in UK. We'll talk of